Cheeto dust. The nemesis of keyboards. Like a ninja, it finds its way into the crevices of your devices, slowly building up until one day, your keys don't press, your buttons don't click, and your charging ports don't charge. That's why 9 out of 10 cybersecurity experts recommend having good hygiene.
Wait, what? I mean, yes and no. Definitely practice good hygiene. You know who you are. But there's also such a thing as good hygiene in cybersecurity. And it's not Cheeto related. It's called password hygiene. In a similar way that washing your hands, bathing, and brushing your teeth can help protect you from bacteria and viruses that compromise your immune system, good password hygiene helps to protect your accounts and devices from being compromised. Password hygiene is about creating and managing good passwords that can help protect your accounts and devices from the baddies. And here's an example of what I mean. Imagine that you had just one single master key that you could use to unlock your house, your bicycle, your school locker, and all of the things that you don't want people getting into. Pretty cool, right? You can just carry one key and open everything up. However, suppose that someone found that key, then they would have access to all of your stuff. So this idea that every key should be unique to prevent someone from stealing all of your stuff if they get a hold of one key is also true for your passwords. Your passwords, like your keys, must be unique and different for each account that you have. Because if you use the same password for all of your devices and accounts, like your phone, or your computer, or your email, or your social media, if someone finds out the password to just one of those accounts, they suddenly have access to all of your accounts, and you definitely don't want that. But how do you make a password that is almost impossible for anyone to guess, that are not only unique, but that you can also remember? Luckily for you, here are 3 easy steps to making really strong passwords. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with a password that's weak and really easy to guess. And for me, that is pepperoni. And why is this an easy password to guess? Because anyone that knows me knows that I love me some pepperoni. So first, I'll use this word in a short sentence. So it could be something like, I love pepperoni. But the weirder the better. So maybe I'll do something like, frozen pepperoni smells like flowers. Next, I will swap out a few letters with some special characters, symbols, or numbers. So, frozen pepperoni smells like flowers. And finally, I'll make some of the letters uppercase. You can come up with your own system, but I like to make the second or third letter of each word uppercase. It's just the system that I use. So in this example, it might look like this. Flowers. And there you have it. A super strong password that's easy to remember but is almost impossible for anyone to guess. But how strong is this new password really when compared to the old password? Well, luckily there are tools out there such as this one from Bitwarden that you can use to test your passwords. It'll not only tell you how strong a password is, but also how long it'll take for someone to use a password guessing tool to guess your password. So if I first use pepperoni, we can see that it literally takes seconds for someone using a tool to guess my password. But with my new super strong password, we can see that it will take the tool centuries to guess my password. These days, bad actors, hackers, and cyber criminals have all sorts of tools to guess your passwords. They can just use one of these tools to guess literally every combination of letters, numbers, or symbols. And with enough time, and the key word is time, a tactic like this can guess any password. But if your passwords are long enough, like the length of a short sentence, and they contain a combination of letters, numbers, symbols, and use both uppercase and lowercase letters, the time it'll take for a bad actor to guess your password using this technique in particular can actually be hundreds and hundreds of years. So create strong passwords, create unique passwords for each of your devices and accounts, keep your passwords private, and keep the baddies guessing.